Hey, this is Ryan from GMB Fitness. Had an interesting question the other day. How do you breathe while you're up in a handstand? Well, today we're going to cover that. Okay, so today, Nomura-chan is going to help me out with the handstand for this today. Now, interesting thing is she doesn't speak English, so you're going to hear me speak a little bit of Japanese today just so that she knows what's going on. But what we're going to do is I'm going to get her up into a handstand, have her get into a handstand. Then we're going to talk about how to breathe when you're up in a handstand, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna have her here in a handstand, okay? And of course, we're working on form and looking at line. But today, because we're focused on breathing, what I'm going to do is purposely make her hold this for a little bit longer than she wants to. And while she's doing that, I'm going to explain when you're in a handstand, you want to try and breathe normally. This is tough because you're upside down and you're pushing and it's tough. So what are you going to be doing? Okay? You want to think about being able to perform a conversation while you're in the handstand, while you're pushing. That lets me know that you're actually comfortable and not pushing past the point where you're just overdoing it. Nomura-chan, 大丈夫か? はい、なんかいろいろ言って。もう続いて話して。はい。Now, actually, it's tough because her breathing just stopped. But something that is good, and I do this with all of my students here in Japan, is when they're in the handstand and once they actually have the proper form down, and get them to talk to me, give a little bit of feedback. Yes, I'm kind of taking their mind away from focusing on everything else, but it does allow me to know if they're breathing correctly or not. A lot of people, when they come out of the handstand, they'll exhale. That lets me know that they've been holding the breath. So another thing that I like to do is just simply say, breathe. It's tough when you're doing this by yourself, so what can help when you're upside down is to recite the ABCs or, whatever language is good for you. She was doing the IUAO in Japanese, and I'm going to have her do this one more time, and from the very beginning, I'm going to have her recite that as she's doing it. もう最初からずっと AIO 言ってください。かきくけこうとかいろいろ言ってね。Okay? So she's going to go ahead and kick up one more time. もう一回。もう最初から、はい、言って、もう言って。はい、押して。What we're going to do is we're going to see when her breathing becomes labored. And it changed, okay? So right there, I know that it's starting to change. So that's maybe not, I can make her hold her for a longer period of time. But if you're working on a handstand yourself, that's something that you can focus on doing, okay? So hopefully that'll help. And if you do have any other ideas that help you with your breathing when you're in a handstand, feel free to let me know.